show you the final stage really of how to put the boot together. And what I've done is I've laser cut, designed this just using software, CAD software, got it laser cut out. It's 3mm acrylic and I've chose red. Once I've done, these are the bits for the leg. Once I've done that, I've then sprayed and rendered them only on the one side, and these are going to be attached to give the detail of the boot and the shin. Now some of them will just go straight on, some of them will need to apply heat, so you can see that this bit's a bit uneven on there as well. So all I need to do then is I'm going to use a heat gun, and with the heat gun just warm the acrylic up so it's malleable, and then just place it into there and then bolt these together, bolt them on. And also to add to the effect, what I'm going to do is use some mesh. Now I've got two different sorts here. It's all aluminium, so you can cut these with scissors. That's probably a bit too wide a mesh, so I probably am going to go with this type of mesh. And again, you can cut these with tin snips or scissors. Scissors are easy enough, it's quite thin. And that one, you can buy these from places like B&Q, or you can get them online from various other places. So that's a thin mesh that's going to go behind some of the features. So if I'll just, for example, show you this one. This is a piece that will fit onto the front of the boot, hopefully the right way. And then there'll be a bit of a mesh inside, just to add some effect to it from there, and that'll be put onto here. So in addition to that, what I'll need to do is I'll need to drill the hole. So I'm going to use 4mm holes for these ones. This one's a 10mm hole. And so once it's placed on, and once the 10mm hole's gone through, what I will do then is use the 10mm bit. So I've just got my cordless drill there, 10mm bit, and then hopefully put down the bolts with these end caps to go on. So it should look something like that, and then I'll just distress these a little bit as well, so blend them all in. And then what I have ordered is some of these off the internet. It's the 10mm thick sort of foam flooring. It's not the sort that I've got on the floor here, that's the 10mm hardware and stuff. You can heat this up using a heat gun as well to form it. Best thing I like about this one though is the pattern. So as opposed to the pattern, it's got quite a big pattern like the ones on the floor. What I've done is all this stuff in, so it'll give me the pattern there, and I'm not too sure whether I'm going to use that as well for the inside part of the leg, just to make it more comfortable. I haven't decided that yet, so I'll have to think about it. Depends how well I can form it and join it, if I'm honest. And onto that. So that's pretty much it at the moment. So the next stage is for me to attach the front buckle and the front toe, and once I've done that, we'll have another quick look at how to do the rest. Right, so this is the final stage. This is one that I've already got complete, with the grids on, and again I've just made sure that the bolts are all facing the same way, giving a nice finish. Use some the big caps, end caps on there, and put the strip down there. Also, I've already made the one foam insert that connects it all together. Now the next part is I've done exactly the same on here. I haven't put the skirting in yet, the foam skirt. What I have done is prepared this ready for the next stage. So what I'm going to do is just quickly show you how that was done. Now as you can probably see, that's twisted, and this piece isn't going to fit on very well once it's bolted in, mainly because there's a good 5-6mm gap on the end, and that's obviously going to crack when I try to bolt that together, unless of course I preheat it. Now what I'm using here is a normal heat gun. I haven't got any attachments on the end, so I'm not directing it anywhere. It is upon maximum, and what I'm looking for is to just melt this, so it, well, say melt it, heat it up so it becomes more malleable. So I'm just quickly going to do that. Now the paint I've used is enamel paint, so it actually has quite a high temperature, so it's not going to blister on the other side while I'm heating up the acrylic. And what you can see at the moment is it's starting to buckle, which is a good sign that he's affecting it. And I'm trying to wait to look for it to go dull, and then I'll know that it's actually malleable. So you can see it's starting to get a bit more pliable. And I'll just carry on heating this up for a second. Now I'm not really concentrating on heating any particular area, just trying to heat it all up across the base. And that's quite pliable as it is. And it's mainly the corners that I want to heat up to make sure it fits. So again, I'm just applying a bit of heat and trying to get that more malleable. Yes, that's ready to go. So what I'm going to do now is, that's going to be very hot of course, is place it the right way up and then insert the bolts which I've already got. So I'll leave that to cool just a little bit because I don't need it as hot as what it is. Meanwhile, what I will do is place the bolts through. Ready to go. Okay, so I'll have a look back in a second once the bolts are through.